Hi everyone. Is there a connection between feelings, emotions, attitude, our values, and our most important, valuable, scarce, unique resource called time? I've been repeatedly telling there is no such thing as time management. Time cannot be controlled, so forget about managing time. So what are we trying to do? Just because you want to do a particular activity at a particular point of time, you are not going to do it. Let's be very, very clear about it. After all, what is that so-called concept of time management? Your actions which are predetermined, aimed at achieving a particular result, done perfectly, you can say you are managing your time, quote unquote managing. So it's all about your mind, it's all about your thoughts. In this episode, I'm going to give some of my thoughts. There's a beautiful quotation by Ralph Waldo Emerson. The ancestor of every action is a thought. The ancestor of every action is a thought. See, after all, when do we say a person is very time bound or he is managing his time very well? By seeing his activities. Is he arriving on time? Is he conscious about what is he doing? Does he know his priorities? Is he organized on a monthly and weekly and a daily basis? Why is he doing? Ancestor is thought. He wants to manage his time. He wants to manage his priorities. He wants to manage a task. Is clear about his role and responsibilities. Is thinking very, very, very clear. And so a particular activity takes place. There is a beautiful another quotation by Lao Tzu. I am displaying it here. I will also read it for you. Watch your thoughts. They become your words. Watch your words. They become your actions. Watch your actions. They become your habits. Watch your habits. They become your character. Watch your character. It becomes your destiny. Now, the whole concept of goal setting, the whole concept of time management can be summarized in this quotation of Lao Tzu. We think, and our think touches our emotions and feelings, and we say something. And our words will propel us into actions. When you are angry, when you are upset, when you are irritated, look at the words and look at how you behave. Your external behavior or actions are triggered by your feeling, and your behaviors are rooted in your thinking process. Same activity by one person will irritate you. The same activity by another person will be very pleasing to you. And your words becomes your actions. For example, you say that I want to get up at 5 o'clock. It has to be in your thought. You should be very, very clear why I want to get up at 5 o'clock. And then there is a dialogue inside your mind, positive affirmations. And then you get up. It's not just ringing of the timer or alarm, you know how to stop it, right? Watch your action, they becomes your habit. What's after all a habit? You do certain things, you like it, you repeat it, you introspect, it fills your mind with happiness and bliss, your dopamine secretes, and so you do it again and again and again, habit. And watch your habit, it becomes a character. Your character is nothing but a set of your habits, and ultimately your character will decide your destiny. I want to end this episode by the 6 words Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. I will explain what kama is. Lust. You want something. You want to reach it. You want to get it. Lust is not only to do with the sex. We want to buy a particular telephone. We want to buy a particular dress material. We want to buy a particular jewelry studded with particular diamond. Kama. And that triggers your thoughts, that triggers your words, that triggers your action, that triggers your habit. Krodha is anger. When you are filled with anger, you don't know what you say, you don't know what you do. It occupies your time. There are many things you would have lost because of your anger. Lobha is greed. There is nothing wrong in having an ambitious goal. But if that is not supported by your action, then it becomes greed. Just because somebody has done something and you become jealous, you want to do that, fine, you can do that. He can be your role model. But if you are not supporting your goal with action, it becomes greed, or it becomes a destructive thought process in your mind, that is greed. Moha is illusion. You believe certain things to be true, but it is not there. You have certain convictions, but it is not true. You form certain opinions, it is not true. Illusion. You have to come out of the illusion and look at the reality of life. Mada is pride. You can be perfectly feel happy about you can be proud of your achievement, but beyond a stage it becomes pride and you don't want to listen to any advice. You don't want to be humble. And last but not the least is Matsarya, which is envy. Envy, if it is not used properly, it can destroy your mind. You can be envious. As I said, you can take a person as a benchmark and say how I can be him. How you can duplicate his values and belief system. If you don't do that, it becomes an envy. So, we are not talking about time management. We are talking about thought management. We are talking about thinking. How do we fight this? Meditation. Becoming sensitive to your feelings. Becoming aware of what's going on in your mind. Becoming aware of your emotions. So that you are able to prioritize, you are able to look at your goal, you are able to look at your valuable resource, time. Think about this. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe. Press the bell button. See you in the next episode.